Hello, everybody. Today we're having a special edition of the Michael Warbuck Show because we have to talk about the events that happened this weekend in Orlando, Florida. Now, I know I joke a lot about Florida on this show, but what has happened this weekend is just beyond terrible. First things first, we have to talk about the death of Christina Grimmie. She threw a quaint little concert in Orlando, Florida, and then ended up getting shot by a psychotic piece of shit at the meet and greet after the show. Christina's brother ended up tackling that guy, and then he ended up pulling the gun on himself. But unfortunately, Christina ended up dying later on in the hospital. Just a beautiful, beautiful person, now gone over a senseless act of violence. And then last night there was a shooting at a gay nightclub named Pulse in Orlando, Florida. And this is now the largest mass shooting in U.S. history. Well, now we are up to 50 people dead, 53 people injured. I don't want to see this number to continue to grow. It's absolutely awful. This shooter ended up walking into the club and he took literally like the whole club hostage. There are numerous reports right now of what actually happened. I'm just going to give you a couple links down in the description below. All I can say is that the cops were able to distract this shooter and then ended up killing him. And again, this is another major senseless act of violence on the LGBT community. Now I can stand here and you can sit there and be like, oh, my thoughts and my prayers are with everyone that's involved. Well, why don't you take your thoughts and your prayers, write them down on a piece of paper, and then send your thoughts and prayers to your local congressman or your state representative. Now, I'm not going to stand here and say, hey, we need to take all guns away from people, because that's not the case. I personally feel that there are more good people out there that own guns than freaking moronic pieces of shit like these two people talking about today. But this also sparks a debate on why did we give guns to these idiots that shot these people? Is it the fact that we did not do a thorough enough background check on these people? Who knows? My heart just breaks for everybody, and the amount of disgust that I have for these shooters is basically immeasurable. Something needs to change. Something needs to change very, very soon, because we cannot have another incident like this happening ever again.